Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show on a very special show today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're taping later than we normally do, and we are also opening up the listener portal where we're going to have video chats with people if they choose to call in and join us, and lots of fun. And, of course, we add gambling to the mix.
Gambling.
Which is a way to... Oh, she stole them. Spotlight our cards, our fabulous cards. But before we do that, before we hold up, there they are. Okay, good. You guys are ready. If you want to join us on YouTube for our live chat and come in through the portal, Josh is going to put a link up in the chat room on YouTube. That's where it is. And am I giving the right information?
Yeah, and I see it right now. It's so easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's up on
All
the
right.
YouTube page. It should be on the Facebook page as well, so people can
Very
click
good.
in there and be part of the show.
Okay. We start today with a I don't read a lot of letters that I get, but this is, and it's Rob's mailbag, so he normally brings the letters to us.
Yeah.
But I have to share this with you.
Is it
because-
worth playing the mailbag theme for this, Mike?
No, it is not.
Not even just a
this
little
is from
bit?
the TMOS Unworthy website, and this was given to me, I guess, about a day ago, I think.
Okay.
But I won't credit the author because I don't think that's fair. I think
right.
it's just better to, when somebody writes a marvelous letter, to share it. Here's the post. Is anyone going to tell Mike that he is not thin? He has lost weight. Props to him for that. But he is by no means thin. He is a small, fat guy. When people speak the truth, and I am not exaggerating here,
Yes.
I when it's the raw, naked truth, I don't care how cruel it is. I enjoy it. And
Okay.
this man speaks the truth. He is a small, fat guy. That might be a mistake, but it is the truth from his heart. I am not small, but I am most definitely a fat guy.
Sure.
It goes on. Nothing wrong with that. Thanks.
Well, that's nice.
However, when you constantly tell everybody how good you look, maybe you should hit the gym a little. I'm going to be 65 years old. I'd like you to hit something, and it's not the gym poster.
Oh, no.
Hit my Irish bell. That's what I'll tell you right now. Not hating on Mike. I didn't say you were.
That's right.
It's just crazy how much he talks about how good he looks.
Yeah, Josh, it really is bananas. How much he does it.
Crazy. My favorite sentence. Not hating on Mike. It's just crazy how much he talks about how good he looks. Rob looks better than Mike.
Hey, well, okay, that's a fact.
There it is. That is a fact. And that the truth. You never hear Mike. The truth you never hear Mike talk about. Rob's weight loss. I'm not a Rob fan either.
Oh.
Just making an observation.
Okay.
So that's. I thought I'd share that at the beginning of the show today. Thank you for that. It was truly appreciated, and a little ding for the Mike O'Mara letter of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to take a moment, if we could now, and talk about how good Mike looks.
I don't. I mentioned, and you have a memory for stuff like this.
Yes.
I mentioned that I've lost weight, which is
Yeah,
the truth.
it
I've
is.
gained a little back of late, enough to make me, re-knuckle down and get
It
this
sounds
all
like
started.
a setup so that everyone that joins the portal today will compliment you on your weight.
No, please don't you start that, Soroka. Don't you start that. I
It
do
would be
not
a
want
shame
that.
if everybody that came into the chat
Right.
mentioned how good you look.
It'd be a
Well, that's
horrible
the-
clip to put together for social later.
All right, do we have a test subject for the portal yet? Do we have
We've got a
test
bunch
person?
of people sitting in the portal. Let's
We have-
open it up.
they're
Rob, who do
standing
you want
by.
to start with? You can see the list down there.
Well, I have
Rob's
to.
gonna pick. Oh, I'm doomed.
No. I don't think you're doomed.
Well, I do.
I want to start with someone we know that we are friendly with.
No, I don't want to start with someone we know.
How about-
All right, then I wash my hands. I'm
I
Punch's
knew
Pilot.
you'd go.
All right.
Rob will go with the sameness.
That's-
That's what he'll go with. No,
No,
I
'cause
want I want somebody you don't know.
All right,
Somebody you don't
yeah.
know.
I don't
All
know
right.
the names, but
All
how
right.
about we go with the first person that popped in?
That I
Okay.
think the person that was waiting the longest should go first.
All right,
Okay.
the person waiting the longest is Joel Rogers.
That's who I was going to pick.
Well, Joel's a pilot, and let's put Joel in here and see what's happening.
He has some sort of
Joel.
mechanical apparatus.
You
Rob,
caught me.
Rob,
You
hold
caught-
on. I have to lecture Rob. All right.
No, you
Rob,
don't.
As
No,
I
you
said
don't.
before the show. All right. As I said before, this is important. All right.
You are a blabbermouth.
Very exciting. You had said. What did you
I
say
know.
right before the show?
I'm going to hang way back, but I did want to say one thing that I thought was important, Mike,
Of course he did.
and that is you look great.
Shut up. See. God damn it.
No, you're
Hi, Joel.
Hey,
How are you?
good. I'm practicing the Carillon for the first time in 2 months, so this is day one of my rehab.
All right, I want to get to, and you obviously can share what you want, but this is Joel is a pilot for Delta, flies the big jets, and has had some health issues that have put you on the shelf. You've been cryptic about it. Am I
Yep.
right about that? You haven't been. Are
I'll-
you all right?
I'll tell you what it is. It's a blood clot, and I'm not allowed to fly with a blood clot in my leg. So I have been grounded for the last 2 months.
So
And
that is that is a what do they call it? A DVT? Is that what you have? Or?
No, fortunately. So I don't have the deep veins are okay. I have an intermediate, which is not as critical. But I did an ultrasound just literally 2 hours ago, and it's still there. So I may have the summer off. So here I am.
Do they pay you? Do they pay you from Delta while you're dealing with
At
that?
the moment, I'm still on sick leave, and then at some point I go to disability. So it's a little pay cut, but I'm enjoying time at home, and I finally have time to practice. This is not connected to the bells. This is the computer. Next time I'll have to show you the real bells, because the one bell is 11,000 pounds. It's huge, but because I haven't played in 2 months, I'm starting here where nobody can hear me. If I'm on the real bells, the whole neighborhood hears it.
See,
All right,
he's
before
got a
we get
lot of
to you-
amazing hobbies, Mike. Not only does he
Right.
play the Carillon and is a pilot, he's also a roller coaster enthusiast.
I was at Kings Island a week ago today.
Awesome.
And as far as the blood clot, is it
Yeah.
something that runs in your family? Did you get it?
Yeah.
You know,
I hate
did you
to get really personal, but I have a DNA mutation. Thanks, Mom. That makes me susceptible to blood clots. So I will be on blood thinner probably for the rest of my life. So got that going for me.
I have one
Yeah.
right here, Mike. I have my own blood clot, and I carry it with me. So, it's just it's common. It's not uncommon.
Yeah, no, it's not unheard of. And it's
Josh?
going to be a couple months to get the FAA to approve me to go back to work. So like I said, I'm going to just enjoy a nice summer at home.
Josh, remember what you heard about my temper? Coming into this show.
I'm waiting to be told to kick Rob out of the show.
I'm gonna kill him before the show is over.
Oh,
today.
you say
I am
the sweetest things.
And now his computer locked up for me. Joel, I wish you the very best of luck. I know
Thank
you're
you.
planning on getting back in the sky and,
Oh, yeah.
and flying, but this thing in front of you, it's not a standard organ, correct?
No, it's the real one is connected to 65 bells. So each one of these is connected to a bell, and it's all mechanical.
We're being
And
entertained.
I know you can't see the pedals, but if I play the pedals, it also plays the bells. So you can do hands and feet. But I'm so rusty having not done it in a month that
This
I'm
is
doing
so
the
cool.
fake one. Yeah.
Joel, God
So I'll
bless
get back
you
to the
coming
real
in.
ones.
Hey, I get coming back in with something right out of the gate. One of our listeners
I try.
entertaining the
It's good
masses.
timing. It's good timing.
Are you capable in any way of playing an actual song for us?
I just did, but I could play something else.
all
I
right.
don't do a lot of requests,
Jingle bells?
but I have Christmas music. Hang on. If I click on Christmas,
you want to hear
um,
Carol of the Bells, Mike?
Oh no, not that one. I
God
don't
forbid
do.
you take a bell machine and don't.
Bell machine.
Oh, how about this one? Oops.
It's great. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster
Yeah.
Cult.
Well,
That's
that'd be fun
wonderful.
too.
I feel like it's
Sometimes.
Christmas time. I feel like it's Christmas time all over.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't played
right.
Christmas music in 6 months, so that one's really rusty.
That's fantastic. You know what? You're a gentleman. You're a scholar. Thank you so much. Good luck getting back. You think
Good
you'll
luck
be
with the portal.
You think? Do you think you'll be getting back to the skies after the summer? Hopefully.
I hope so, although the FAA is backlogged and they said it might take 2 or 3 months till they approve my paperwork. So
Look at how happy he is. He doesn't want to go back to work. He's happy.
enjoying-
That man is happy right there. Absolutely.
But I know Schmoll Schmodgers just had to buy a ticket to Europe to go ride roller coasters because he's not allowed to travel for free anymore. So he might have a 3-week trip planned next month to go all over Europe and including Poland. I've never ridden any Polish roller coasters, so
They're flat.
no. There's one park with like 17 coasters at this one park. So
All right, Joel.
that's
Joel,
that's
quick
the end.
question before we turn
Yeah.
you loose. The fact that you're not allowed to fly because of the blood clot,
I know.
that
I know.
indicates that probably it's not the best thing to do to fly, and yet you're still getting aboard a plane to fly to Polish roller coasters. What say you?
So Schmoll Schmodgers went up to LA a couple weeks ago to do a sailing class.
On a plane.
And he said that he would just like sit in the aisle and go to the restroom like about 15 times in that hour-and-a-half flight just to keep the blood flowing to his leg.
Walking,
so
right,
there
right.
are ways, and compression socks, there are ways around it.
Yeah, I wear them too.
And make sure you wear shorts with those when you're in the amusement park. It's a look I love down here.
Someday,
Thank you,
maybe.
Joel. We will
Thank
talk
you,
Yeah,
to you
thank
soon.
you. Have fun.
All right, that's well, it works, Josh.
It does.
Josh
It's
Soroka,
awesome.
the portal works.
Yep,
And
not
Mike-
a bad start. And we got a super chat here as well from Lance.
Oh,
So thanks.
Lance.
Wow.
Thank you, Lance.
We appreciate that. You know what? It is really it's really great to be able to see people who we haven't seen in a while.
Yes.
And I'm excited about it. So we're going to be doing that. Now, Josh, we do have plans, and I think I'm confident enough to with all the people that'll be involved today that we're going to do a little bit of a blackjack thing. Can you explain how that's going to work to everybody?
Sure. We're going to move
All right.
on over to the blackjack table. And, we're going to play blackjack. It depends how you want to do it. I do have the jokers removed.
Oh, that'll
so no
change
jokers.
things. Yeah.
So
Now-
there's several ways we can do this. We can do this with Rob and I just observing listeners playing hands of blackjack,
Right.
or we can do it where I'll be playing for so-and-so, and you know what? That
Well,
might
that's-
work.
Well,
What?
we've got plenty of spots where we can bring in listeners and you play. So we
How
can have
many
listeners
people
play
could
with
we
you.
bring in to play blackjack?
We can have 4 people play at a time.
And we just observe, and we'll see everybody on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Or
bring
you
our
would-
first. Let's bring
All right,
one
well,
person in, and we'll
all
ask
right,
them if they
well-
want to play blackjack, and if they do, they can stick around for a minute.
All right. Let's
We're
Who
going
will it
back
be?
to the portal right now. He's doing a good job with
yeah,
it.
let's
Yes,
go
he
back.
is.
Let's go to how about Nate Kavanaugh.
Nate Kavanaugh. All
Sure.
right. Hi, Nate. How are you?
Hey guys, doing well,
That's-
thank you.
It's
Love
great
your
to see
audio.
you. And
Good to see you.
Nate, would you be willing to hang around and play a hand or two of blackjack?
I can try. I'm pretty famously horrible at cards.
That's okay. It's really not even real cards. It's just
Just guess
numbers.
it's not. It's
Nate,
true.
where do you hail from? I know I've heard the name before. Where do you hail from, Nate?
Santa Cruz, California.
Nice.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, I talked to you guys when we were getting flooded out here a couple years ago.
And thank you so much for joining our very first TMOS Portal show, which is a lot of fun. This is kind of a variation on our Talking Head that we did,
Yeah.
but we're doing it with more people this time around. Nate, is there anything particular we can do for you on this fine Thursday afternoon?
No, it's good to see you guys.
All right, let's move Nate over to the table, and let's bring.
All right.
This
Really-
is silly.
This is silly, but it's fun.
Well, let's
Okay.
see. Let's see if Trip wants to play. Now
All right,
he
Trip
does not
Affleck?
have his camera on,
No, he
Trip
can't
turn-
play if he doesn't have his camera on.
Gotta
You
turn
know,
it
that's
on
a-
camera.
He's been sitting here waiting.
All right,
I thought he
all right,
turned it
let's-
on once we went to him.
I
Okay.
am.
I am working from home and I am not camera ready. So you'll
Are
just
you
have
going to be?
deal with my
Are you
lovely voice.
are
I
you-
will next time. Next time I will. I
All
just
right.
wanted to say
Just in a
that
towel? Because
yes.
Michael tried to drag you on.
I got it. Trip, I put you on my show prep. I have to give you a thank you. Trip sent me a early birthday present yesterday.
Yes, I
which
did.
was-
It's birthday season.
It's birthday season, and
Was it
my
a photograph?
No. Remember when I was talking about metal detectors
Yes.
and how it would be cool? Trip said that he wanted to send me a gift, a real toy. It's not a toy, but a real something that I could use. And I made the terrible mistake of opening it while my son was in the room.
Oh, no.
And guess who has immediately commandeered the metal detector? And it's a great one. It's a real great one. It's got the metal detector itself. It's the standard one, where it's got the little radar
Disc.
on the front.
Yeah.
And then it's got the Geiger counter up on the top. I hope I'm describing this correctly. And what it has additionally is what's that dildo-like thing that's on there?
It's a wand pointer to use with the shovel. When you locate something, you get Michael to get down on the hands and knees and use the pointer wand to actually
zero in
on it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Mike,
it's
when
really
you say
cool.
Geiger counter, it's not
No.
detecting radiation, but
No,
I
it
think
goes-
what you
but
mean
it goes metal. It detects metal by going beep beep beep.
does
beep,
it?
beep,
tells you-
beep,
It's
beep,
only
tells you
beep.
what
Does it
kind
have
of
like a
metal.
needle on it too, like a almost a potentiometer, so it shows it, or is it just audio?
No, it says how strong the signal is, and it'll tell
Okay.
you what kind of metal it is too.
Cool.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Now-
it. My son stole it right away.
Well, you got to go out there and bury Michael's stuff in the backyard and let him go find it.
I expect you to find a buttload of diamond rings at the beach. I mean,
that's-
I hear
and-
that's
and-
what happens.
And that sells me right there. I mean, I'll take him down there because we'll be up at the crack of dawn. I think we're planning on going out
That's
there
it.
Sunday. We're going to
That's
go out
it.
Sunday morning
Yes.
early and
6
and
a.m.
go.
You get out there.
Yep,
It's
go
not
go,
hot yet.
Exactly, and go to a well-traveled beach and and pick up things you can eat.
And don't
That's the way
forget,
it's
Mike,
gonna work.
don't forget the pirate culture down there.
Right.
And you will hear from across the beach when Michael yells, "Dad, doubloons!"
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
And cocaine bales are famously clamped together with metal bands.
Famously.
There you go.
Trip, is there anything we can else we can
Nope.
do for you
I
while you're
just
not
wanted
camera
to say
ready?
Hi. I just wanted to say hi, and that the weather's getting miserable. But as they say, that the flowers in bloom are like sweet perfume, deep in the heart of Texas.
There you go. Our favorite Texan, Trip Affleck. Thank you very much.
All right.
We appreciate
Hurrah.
that, Trip.
Hall of
So-
Famer Trip Affleck, Mike.
Hall of Famer,
All
listener
right,
Hall of
so
Fame, TMOS.
we need another blackjack
listener.
player.
All right, we're looking
So
for another
how about-
blackjack
How about
player.
Eric?
Eric, how are you, my friend? Where are you calling from?
I'm well. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
I'm calling from right outside Winchester, Virginia.
Before we get to you, would you be willing to linger longer, and play a little hand of blackjack or two?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm again like the other caller or videoer, whatever you want to call them. I'm not a great blackjack player either, but I will try my best.
All
Did
right,
we
how
wake
things-
you?
How about we start with Eric and Nate playing with you guys?
So you want to do? Okay, so the four of us will play.
Right. So let me switch over to the blackjack table.
All right, and Josh is the dealer. All right, there's
Hi,
Eric.
everybody.
A lot of Rob.
I don't see
A lot of Rob. This is nice.
Did we lose Nate?
Nope, I just haven't brought him onto the table yet.
Okay. Oh, look at this. This is fun.
There we go.
This is so
Oh, my God.
Josh. Oh, all right. Look, Josh left a certain career to do this. Now I'm beginning to see why. How
Yeah.
much fun are you having setting this stuff up? The ideas you
great.
probably had for a while. This is too much fun. This is great.
No, it's
All right.
It's great. Like I told you before, this is very similar to the setup I was looking at casinos this weekend.
Right.
All right,
Oh, that's so
Rob, you're the
cool.
name person, so we've got Nate to you. That's first,
Right.
Right, and then Rob, then me,
Yes.
and
Let's
then
put
Eric
names on.
from Winchester.
Okay.
It's Winchester, Virginia, right, Eric?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you
Okay.
get any tornadic
Words-
activity yesterday?
Now,
No,
right,
nothing.
Okay, there we
Good.
go. All right, here we go.
You are a blabbermouth.
Relax, Mike.
I mean, look what we're trying to manage here. Look what I'm trying to do. I'm simply trying to make it. What's that? What's he putting down there?
Oh, it's the trackpad. I'm getting it out of my way so I can lay cards out.
All right, so maybe we'll all beat the dealer. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and deal, Josh.
7 for Nate. I pull an ace. 9 for Mike. 9 for Eric. 17 for Nate. 6 or 16. 17. 13. Dealer shows a 2.
So it's a 2. Nate. What do you want to do, Nate?
I'll hit
on 17.
A gamble, a hard 17, and he hits.
That's 23.
I'm sorry, that breaks. You're out.
That's too
and
much.
By the way, when you're out, you're out. That's the way it works.
Bye, Nate.
Are we able to eliminate him right away, or do you have to wait?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Wow,
that's awesome.
I mean, shoot.
That's what you do.
That's amazing.
And by the way, you know what? We asked Nate if he had anything before we deal with Eric. Eric, was there a reason you called it? Is there anything you wanted to do calling in on the portal? Because if you took the time, I don't want to jip you out of that opportunity.
No. I just wanted to say hi, guys. I'm one of the guys who I wrote into the mailbag this week about the music question, so it was really refreshing.
Oh, that's
and
a
cool
good
to hear
question.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we have
the answers.
Our following is loyal. Our following is we're like a family here, and it's people like Eric that participate and make this thing work. And so I'll take this opportunity, just in case you lose your hand, to express my gratitude to you. But let's go to Bobo Spiewak, who is disciplining himself tremendously right now.
I haven't been called Bobo in years. With the dealer showing a 2, I stick on 16.
Oh, then you haven't been on the other group.
Oh, okay. Well then.
So you got a stick?
Yes.
Did I inadvertently call you a name you hate? I just want to make
No. I don't hate it. It's just it's one from years past. Mike, 17 to you.
I got to stick on a hard 17 with the dealer showing it.
All right, Eric, you got 11.
To you, Eric.
I'll hit.
No, 13.
Oh yeah,
13. I'll hit on that anyway.
Poor Matt.
Hopefully it's not a face card.
Thanks for the help, brother. That's
and
good.
you're out.
23.
You're out. All right, Eric. Thank you very much.
Good seeing you guys.
Thanks for joining us.
You guys are sounding great. Thank you.
Look who's left. And here's the best part.
Yes.
If Rob or I lose our hands, we leave the show. No,
for good.
All right. It
All
moved
right,
Rob, but he's still.
I get it. I get it. Rob's got, and it's a little blurry right now. There it is. Okay, 6 or 6. And so we're both sticking.
So
Let's see what the dealer has.
I got
Dealer
4.
14. Come on. 14.
19.
19. I'm out.
Oh, you're both out.
I lose.
We're
both
both out.
Dealer wins. Everybody at the table loses.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.
That is such a shame.
Let's bring a couple more in.
Let's do this. I'm having fun. This is great. I'm really enjoying myself. And when you bring them in, are they going to come in over their cards? Is that the way it's going to happen?
There we go.
All right. We have Ian Raynard. And Ian, where are you calling from?
I am calling from the Champ Makerspace in Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio, home of the wonderful NFL Hall of Fame, and home of some wonderful athletes in and of itself. And what can we do for you in Canton, or did you just want to play cards?
I just wanted to play cards and say hi.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
hi
Ian, we
to you.
appreciate that. Let's
right.
bring in one of your. And by the way, Ian, if you last, you could last the whole show as this goes on. We go to Chris from the great Green Mountain state of Vermont. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Gentlemen, good to talk to you. This is cool.
I see a set of electric drums back there. Are you a drummer?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great.
I'm primarily a guitar player, but I did start playing drums about 5 years ago. And I've been doing some deep dives with Buddy Rich lately. So
that's awesome.
Pretty exciting. Yeah.
I had a text exchange, Chris, today with my friend Colonel Michael Colburn. He of the Marine Band for years and years up in Burlington, Vermont. He's retired to the state of Vermont now, and I had to share with Michael Colburn that my son, because he's going into 5th grade next year, had to pick an instrument. And the instrument that he has chosen and they have chosen for him, I think I mentioned it briefly. Did I mention it on the show, Rob?
No,
or did I say
not
it
at
off
all.
there?
I don't think so.
This is an odd one. This is a very strange instrument, but he's chosen it. The bassoon.
I was going to say that as a joke. He really is getting the bassoon?
He will be playing the bassoon. And God knows, I know nothing about it.
Is he the first O'Mara to play a woodwind?
You know what? What Michael Colburn told me,
yes,
is that if he sticks with it enough to where he can become proficient in the bassoon, that there are scholarship dollars available.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Even if he's not in a music program. You're aware of something like that, Chris?
Oh, I know when I was in the Army National Guard years ago, there were people who, got automatic promotions just because they played instruments and joined the Army band.
That's awesome.
And,
I love
yeah,
it. I love it. That's
pretty
fantastic.
cool.
Ian in Ohio and Chris in Vermont, are you ready to play another hand of blackjack?
I am ready.
Yes.
All
Josh
right.
Soroka, let
Here
the
we
cards
go.
fly. Here we go.
4, 7, 4, and 6. Chris has 4 and 6 for 10. Ian has 17. Mike has 2 4s. Rob shows 16. Dealer shows 5.
Now, let me just say that while we're playing blackjack, because Rob's running commentary, Rob is assisting the visually impaired so that they can enjoy this program. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Mike. And I'm proud to be a part of the solution.
And I'm proud to be an American. Let's go to tremendous advantage. We go to Chris from Vermont. What do you want?
Showing
to do,
10.
Boy, this is tough, but I'm going to go ahead and hit.
There you go.
13.
Oh, 13, a decision to make.
Ooh.
Dealer shows
hit
5.
me.
Hit me. Oh, he's gambling.
Oh, you're
Okay.
going.
Oh,
23.
I'm sorry, Chris. Good
Well,
luck
I call
with
it
your
gambling.
Good luck with your music career.
Yes.
This is my favorite part.
Lots of time to play drums as he disappears.
You never know. When we're throwing these ideas around in the pre-show, we never know. The fact that when they lose their out is a joy. I don't know why. Let's go to Ian, who is showing a hard 17 against the dealer's 5.
I got to stay on the hard 17, Mike.
I think that's smart, Ian.
Absolutely.
Well played. Mike, you have
now,
2 4s.
If this was this would not be a split situation,
No,
no
because-
matter what I was doing. So
No,
I will simply take a card on my hard 8.
So Mike is now,
You got a
he is
19.
at 19.
I will hold on the 19. I will stick.
I will stick on 16 because the dealer is showing a 5.
Let's see what the dealer
The
has.
dealer's got
The dealer-
14,
14,
and
17.
17. He sticks.
that-
I'm out of here.
Rob's
2
out. It's a
Mike,
push
you
for
win,
Ian.
and Ian pushes. So.
And Ian, you get to stay here. You get look at that, Ian. Look at how happy Ian is. I love this. This is making me very happy today. I could live out my days doing this every day on the show. If there was real money on the line, it would be even more fun. Jesus Christ, I'm having a good time.
Someday,
right now.
Mike, someday.
And if people are having trouble getting on, as we kick people off, that opens up slots. So just try the link again.
So please be patient. We appreciate your patience. Let's bring in our
All
next
right,
contestant.
We're going to try to bring Jill in. She currently does not have her camera on.
Gotta have your
Jill
cameras
Lucas.
on. We'd like
There
to
we
see.
go.
Hi, Jill. How are you?
Hello.
She's muted.
You're muted currently, Jill.
Oh, you're muted. Hey, she's got her cards. She's
I
got
got
the
my cards
TMOS cards.
today.
Oh, you
Oh,
rock,
that's awesome.
I'm so
Jill,
excited.
what part of the world are you calling from?
I'm in the Tampa area, Palm Harbor.
Just up the road. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Congratulations on that, fellow Floridian. Thank you for purchasing the TMOS Don't Get Happy Society cards. We appreciate that. Are you a card player, or did you just support the show?
I just love the show.
Oh, God bless you. We
I love it.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Jill.
And before we get the next hand underway, is there anything you'd like to deal with before we start the card dealing?
No, I'm just excited to be here, excited to play.
I hope you linger. I hope you linger longer.
Me
I
too.
really do. Let's deal the cards, Josh Roca. Here we go.
She shows an 8, a 9, a queen, and a 7. Jill has 18, 11 for Ian. Mike shows 20. Rob shows 17.
See what
And
the
the
has.
dealer, or are you just going to keep us in suspense? Dealer shows a 2.
Oh, I like our chances. Looks like
Yeah.
everybody might be hanging in for the next hand. This is great.
So 18 to you, Jill.
I'm going to stay.
Good. 11 to you, Ian. It'd be a wonderful chance to double down.
You got to hit.
Okay. That's 21. And that's
our
a winner.
first 21. Our first. And listen, we got to say. We have to give Ian something. Let's give Carla. You know what Carla would say? No, we don't. No, we don't.
We've got
but I'm gonna
get stickers. We've got things we can get out.
We'll get a prize to you for the first. Anybody who gets a 21 gets some swag.
I'm
from
looking in my
TMOS.
desk right now. Would you be interested in a firework?
Is that a black cat? Is that an M80?
This is an M5000. It's a little stronger than an M80.
I don't.
What
think
is
you
an
can send
M?
that
What is
USDL.
what is that doing in your desk?
Well, you might need it someday. I have it with a book of matches from Dadgrass, I also have rosebud matches, if you like the wooden matches. I have poker chips. Anything you find interesting, let me know. A box cutter. I got an adapter.
Anything useful in there?
No.
I have one of Carla's old date books.
Are you in it?
I don't know what's happening with that.
Oh,
all right.
I know what we can send him, Mike. I
What's
have a box of chalk.
Very excited. So, Ian, it sounds to me like an amazing prize package will be coming your way.
Yes.
Good
Send
luck
me your
for you.
address as soon as you lose.
I'm going to I'm going to
will,
stick on
Rob.
the 20 and to Rob Spiewak.
I will
now.
stay on 17 with the dealer showing a 2.
All right, dealer's got 6,
16.
21.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Jill. I am so sorry. Ian stays. Jill is gone. Thank you up in Tampa for listening and supporting the show. We appreciate that. I think it's a good time for a break. We'll take a break right now.
I forgot we're doing a show.
Yeah, we're doing a real show. I
Yeah,
have to
we
pay
really
the
should
light
do
bill. We have
this.
to do that. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, more calls on the TMOS portal, more rounds of blackjack, and this is great. We found something for people to do so they don't have to try to be funny. We'll take a break and continue with the TMOS portal show, and there's a link in the chat group that's up if you want to join us for that. We'll be right back, everybody. So much sun out there. Don't you want to protect your ink? Listen to me. If you have some killer tats, you need Mad Rabbit. Mad Rabbit is committed to reinventing tattoo aftercare. Mad Rabbit creates simple, effective, and natural products that help improve and preserve tattoos. All delivered directly to your door. It was founded by 2 friends who love tattoos.
Yes.
Their hero product, it's the Tattoo Bomb. Josh uses that, and Julia uses that also.
Oh.
It revitalizes, replenishes, and preserves tattoo ink with clean and natural ingredients. And as I'm doing this commercial, I'm calling back a Rob joke, and I've got to maintain my composure here.
What
because it is
joke?
It's the roller coaster joke. It's effective on both new and old tattoos and all skin types. Rob, Julia is loving it. Am I right about that?
She loves it. And you know what? She is at a place now where she's spending a lot of time outside in the summertime. She's in Richmond. It's a very outdoor type city. And all of her tats are protected because she spends a lot of money on them with this great stuff from Mad Rabbit. She's delighted.
Tattoo sunscreen, soothing gel, tattoo lotion, and more. Now is the time to try out Mad Rabbit. They've preserved over 3 million tattoos, and they've got an exclusive offer just for our listeners. If you go to madrabbit.com/TMOS25 and use promo code TMOS25, you will receive 25% off. Pay attention. That's a different code. TMOS25. That's the one you want to use at madrabbit.com. Use our promo code TMOS25. And we thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. We are opening up the TMOS portal today. Let's go to our next person who's joining us. This is Tyler. And Tyler, where are you logging in from, Tyler?
I'm logging in from our 911 center here in Manhattan, Kansas.
Manhattan, Kansas, the
Little
tornado
Apple.
capital of the Little Apple out
Crab
there.
apple.
You know, I'm wondering who's getting more tattoos, more tornadoes this season, whether it's Rob's Leesburg or in Kansas. Rob, you got it was a big deal the other night, right?
It nearly hit us. It stayed on the other side of the Potomac pretty much, but we did get noticeable hail and big thunderstorms last night. We were in a tornado watch last evening, so we're lucky that we dodged it. Yeah.
I had one go through my backyard a month and a half ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's
Destroyed
getting
all
warmer,
the houses
actually.
that back up to me.
That's amazing. Tyler, what can we do for you out there in Kansas before we start your blackjack hand here?
Not much. Just wanted to call in, say hi. My dad and I have been listening since the old days, and
That's awesome.
I actually did call the Yak Shack. So I've been on before, and it was under the guise of coming on to thank you guys for your suggestion of KiwiCo. But then it was actually just to have my 7-year-old daughter say "F you, Rob" on the air.
That's it.
Strangely, I remember that. How about that?
Yeah, Mike actually called me out at the end of that. He said, "How long do you think you rehearsed that 7-year-old?" I just wanted to clear that up. It was about 5 hours.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love kids, especially when they're being bad. All right, let's see. So far, Ian is
Tyler has
kicking
an ace,
ass.
a queen for Ian, 8, and a king for me. On 20 and 14 for Mike, 18 for Rob. Dealer shows a 10.
All right. Well,
do we get insurance?
No, we don't do
only
insurance.
No, but you know what? The one thing, as I'm always saying, and by the way, you know what? I've done this little thing a long time, all right? And we've done all sorts of weird radio stuff, and we've done weird stuff on this show, on the podcast. But, Rob, you gotta give a tip of the hat to old Mr. Soroka there.
100%. I watched this thing develop, and when our pictures appeared above our cards, it's like being on ESPN.
Yeah. Now
it's the World Series of podcasting.
I told you. Any ideas? Yes.
Yes,
we can
I love
figure
it.
it
It's
out.
fantastic. Let's go to the dealing right there. I kind of know what.
All right, Tyler, you are showing
a
a 9 and an ace, so that's 20 or 10. Your choice.
Stay.
Okay,
He's
he
gonna
stays
stick
with
on
20. 20 to Ian.
Stay on 20 as well.
Red hot. Ian.
Mike has
Red
a
hot.
14 against a king.
I got to take the hit on my 14. Let's see what happens.
15.
Got to go again. Got to do it again. That's the standard.
16.
Oh,
Way to
my
go,
God.
Mike. You're
What
making
kind of
enemies
shuffle
left and
is
right.
This? What kind of shuffle? My
16 and 2 aces. Boo.
I'm going to. Oh, this is the moment here. Look at how eager Josh is. Calm down. All right, I got to think for a second here.
No, Ian's the happy one now.
Rob.
Yes.
Rob, what would you do?
You can't. I mean, you can't hit to 16. Really, you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on the 16.
And I'm going to stay on 18 and get ready to lose again.
All right, here we go.
Dealers has
16.
16. And that's a bust.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
wins. Yay!
That means Tyler, Ian, and the two show principals get to stay in during this segment right here. Oh, by the way, one little thing I wanted to say. I'm going to work in some of the show stuff while we're here. My son has taken to duping me. That's his latest
you teased
fun
this
thing.
yesterday. What did he do to you?
Yesterday, we're driving along, and he says to me, Dad, I can't believe it. They found that plane. I said, what do you mean that plane? He said, that Malaysia plane. I said, what, you mean Malaysia Airlines? He said, yeah. I said, Flight 370? Yeah, they found Flight 370. And then he just went on, and I said, I'm going to check that out when I get home. So later on, that evening, this is hours later, I hop online to check it out, and there's nothing there. And he comes walking through. I said, was that that was a fake story? And you know what he says to me? He says, I know. I knew it was a fake. I said, what? You were just playing with me? He said, yeah. And he
Not
laughs,
even a
goes back into
punchline?
No, not even a punchline, you know?
I like that he just leaves you hanging there all day.
Yeah. But a couple hours from now, I'm going to be watching him sweat in the 94-degree heat.
Mike, it doesn't go away.
Hit you with one of those stories as you're getting on the air, and you're going to come on here and tell us something fake.
Yeah.
You know me well. I would do that for sure. What were you going to say, Rob?
I was going to say it doesn't get any better. Occasionally, I'll call my mom and I'll say da-da-da-da, and she'll say, you're lying, aren't you? I say, yeah. I just lie to her sometimes.
Just for fun?
Yeah, just for fun. And then sometimes after a long conversation, I say, can you believe we've gone this long without me lying to you?
This is amazing. Oh, my God.
I haven't heard of such a thing.
It's fun.
I'll
She's
tell you
older.
this. Right now on the Mike O'Mara Portal show on this Thursday afternoon, Eastern time, we are combining two of my great loves. Of course, Rob Spiewak.
Thank you, Mike.
And gambling.
Now,
both at the same time.
Now, Mike, we have a full table. Would you like
Yes.
the listener to take yours or Rob's spot?
You know what? You're the producer. If you think that that would be, I can stay on the show. I would love to give up one slot to the show, and let's play one hand between Rob and me, and whoever just deal two cards. Whoever has the best blackjack hand on the initial deal will stay in the game, and the other guy has to sit on the sidelines.
Okay, let's just move on then. And instead of when we kick people out, if it's you two, you go to the corner.
Okay, so we get kicked out too. I love that. That's perfect. That's
we'll
exactly
keep it
how we'll
going.
do it. Okay, let's deal again. Tyler, Ian,
And
Mike, and Rob.
4 for Tyler, 10 for Ian, Jack for Mike, 5 for Rob. That's 12, 13, 18, 6 or 16, and the dealer shows a queen.
It may be the end of the Ian run.
Keep in mind, Ian, if you win one more hand, you get to be our newsman.
I'm
All right, let's
sorry, I have
go.
a full-time job already.
Oh, see, he's turned us down. Let's go to Tyler. Go ahead. What do you want to do, Tyler?
Gotta hit it.
Hitting on 12, 17.
17.
I'll go ahead and stay with 17.
Stay with 17.
Okay,
Good
13
call.
to Ian against a
It's an
queen.
easy hit.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
22. That was easy.
So sorry. Ian, it's been real. It was a great run, but we got to say goodbye. I love the waving here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to stick on the 18.
I have to hit 6 or 16.
All right, here we go. Let's see what he's got.
That would be 12. Hit me. 20. And that's 20. I'll stay on 20.
Oh, boy.
Don't do it, Josh.
And I got
20. It's a push.
He pushes. I'll see you. I'm going to go to the sidelines now, and we're going to let.
Do you have a dunce camp?
We're gonna let two other listeners come in with old Tyler. Josh.
No, Tyler lost. He's gone.
Oh, Tyler's gone too.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in 3
right
players right now. All right, and I will sit on the sidelines. Let's bring our next people
Let's
through the
bring in
portal.
Steve.
We have Steve
Dave.
Mermelstein. We have Dave from Alaska. And taking my spot is Ben. Let's start with Mermelstein, who's put up a picture. Steve, how are you, sir?
Great, and you?
Where are you calling from, my friend?
Vermont.
Another Vermonter.
It's been a long time, Mike. Steve Mermelstein in the days of yore.
You remember, I'm having trouble with it.
Yeah,
yes.
He was a co-host of Omericast.
Oh, that with Marcus Serta, right?
Yeah, and Steve also had...
We've had a Terry reunion with Marcus Serta recently.
Have we?
Yeah.
He did reach
out. On the
out.
drinking
That's right.
show,
That's
he
right.
reached out,
That's right.
and I contacted him personally, and I like it when things go like that. That makes me very, very happy.
Steve had an untoward attraction to Katie Powers von Herman. He liked her a lot.
Mermelstein, is there anything we can do for you?
I just wanted to say how much more I'm enjoying the show now without the scab picker, and I.
We don't want to end up,
Love everything you're doing.
The thing is, the nature of this business is to, divide. And I have to say, and by the way, Steve, thanks for putting me in an awkward position right at the beginning of jumping in on the show. I appreciate that. I have to say, no matter how things end, I don't discount all of the years that I've worked with people, and Oscar is no exception to that. We had some wonderful times, some wonderful moments, and some wonderful years, and that's the way I feel about Oscar. I will always be fond of Oscar, and that's just the way it goes. Am I sad and bummed and hurt and pissed the way things ended? Of course I am.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in wiping that away. I just don't believe that. I think that's total BS, and I'm not going to do that here. Let's go to Dave in Alaska. Dave, is there anything we can do for you before we play cards?
I just want that M5000.
All right.
Oh, the firework?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He wants the firework.
Ben Hope, Mike, also.
Let's go to Ben. Ben, where are you calling from?
I'm currently at work at NOAA headquarters in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Silver Spring, the original location, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Is there anything you wanted to say before we start the card dealing, Ben?
Mike, you look great.
He's the first one as I pull
Beautiful.
the T-shirt down over my man teats. Let's deal the cards and see how they run. Let's go.
Dave gets a jack. Steve with a 10, an ace for Ben, a 2 for Rob. Typical. Dave shows 16, 14, blackjack for Ben, 3 or 13, and dealer shows a 3.
All right.
16 to Dave against a 3.
I'm going to hold at 16.
All right, holding
Smart
on a
play.
16. Let's go to Mermelstein.
14 against a 3, Steve.
I guess I'll have to hit.
All right, he's going to hit.
Hits to 14. 19. Well played.
Sorry. Did you hear that? All right, and then 21. We've got another 21, another prize winner.
That's
another
right.
Prize
Ben,
winner.
do you have a prize you'd like?
I guess that's a no. Let's go to Rob Spiewak.
Okay, I hit 3 to 13. I'll hit, please. So that's 21. That's good for me.
Wow, good for you. Rob gets a prize.
I get to keep my firework. Hey, if this goes well, I'll set that off inside the house at the
13
end of the show.
for Soroka.
In your desk.
Yeah, 13. 22. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Congratulations. That means everybody gets to stay. Let's deal another hand. And this is exciting. It's very exciting.
For people that are just listening, you're really missing out on something, including the fact that Mike is in the tiniest square
he's
in the
there.
corner. Oh. You know what? If we did the show, Mike, if we were doing the show on like PBS, you would be the guy doing sign language.
How come Josh's screen is bigger than my screen?
He's the producer.
Yeah, there you go.
I left that little corner big enough to put multiple people in the corner.
This is awesome. I love it. I love that you're
Rob
talking
just
and
hasn't
dealing at the
lost
same
yet.
time.
Yeah, I got to lose. Mike, I got to lose. It's just, I'm hit by the lucky stick.
Okay,
As always.
Let's go.
All right, Dave gets as we deal.
Hello? Did we lose Josh for a second there? Josh,
Am I
can you
coming
hear
back?
us?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're
Yes,
back.
you're back.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks
All right.
like my internet dropped for a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
A lot going on today.
Dave with a 5, Steve with a 3, Ben with a 3, Rob with an 8. And now Dave, 15, Steve, 12, 13 for Ben, and 18 for Rob. Dealer shows a king.
To Dave.
I'm going to have to hit.
All right.
Hits
hit
to
on the
15, and that's 20.
Ooh, a lucky pull for our friend from Alaska, ladies
Yeah,
and
I'll
gentlemen.
stay with 20.
That's probably a good move.
That's
12 to
I love it was
Steve.
such a tough decision process for you, Dave.
Steve, 12.
Hit me hard.
Oh,
Hit him
baby.
hard.
17.
17.
I'll
I take
stay.
a card, Steve.
Okay. 13 to Ben.
Hit me.
17 to Ben.
Hit me.
Oh,
Hits
a
to
gambler.
17.
I'm so sorry. Bye, Ben.
Bye,
Thank
Ben.
you. Ben's got to go back to work. He committed suicide there. That's
Hope
what he did.
you had a good time. I'll stay on 18.
There we go. Stay on 18. Let's see what Josh has.
Josh has a king and a
bad internet connection today.
Yeah.
and a 9.
19.
Oh, 19. That means we have Steve, you lose, and I've already lost, and
Well,
that's a
hold on.
loss.
Yeah.
Hold it. No,
Dave
Dave
sticks
won.
around.
Yeah, because
Dave
you
won.
moved the
Yeah,
Dave, you
moved
win,
when
you
we
get to
kicked him.
stay. Sorry about
Thanks,
that.
guys.
Steve, thank you. Continue the support. We appreciate it. Bye, Steve Marblestein. There he goes. All right. Does
Mike,
that
you're
mean I
back
get to-
in.
Do I
Mike's
get to
back
play
in.
again?
You're back
No,
in.
we're bringing Doug Carlson, a
Yay,
loyalist from
Hey,
way
guys.
back, in on the show. Whoa, whoa! How are you, Doug?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
It's how are you enjoying our Portal show today?
This is fantastic. I don't usually watch live.
All right.
Oh, this
very
is
good.
fun. Cool.
Yeah.
This is
This is
worthwhile.
great. I love it.
It's worthwhile to do that. All right, we're up. We're going to have a break after this hand. I want
Okay.
to alert the. I want to alert the affiliates.
Yeah,
along
send
the
it on
line.
down the line, Mike. This is
so-
not the first time I've gambled with Doug. He's lucky. He's a lucky
Yeah, Doug's
fella.
come to our live shows. I know Doug's face very well, and a tremendous supporter of our show. And when we reconvene at some point, hopefully with a live show, we'll have to tell the committee that, Rob. We'll have to.
Mike,
alert
now
the
that we've got the
committee.
portal, we don't need a live show.
Yeah, we can be shut-ins, which is what we've always wanted.
That's
to be
what
anyway.
we've always desired.
Just shut-ins. All right, let's deal.
Okay. Doug gets a 10, Dave with a 3, Rob with an ace and a queen for Mike. That's 12, 5, double aces, 18 for Mike, and the dealer shows a 2.
All right.
So you're showing
Oh,
12,
Doug,
Doug. It gets to
before
2.
you get a card here, is there anything else you wanted to say before you may break?
Not particularly. I happen to just love the new format of the show. I think
Thank you.
it's really it's spectacular growth.
Thank you, man.
Wow,
I
that's very
appreciate
nice.
that. That's very, very nice, and I'm enjoying. Well, look at this. I'm dancing today. This is so much fun. All right, let's give Doug a card right now, Josh.
Okay, hits to 12, 22. Doug, it was so nice having you.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
We got
Bye.
the compliment in before you split. Bye, pal. Thank you.
And he's
All right.
gone. 5
gone.
to Dave.
I'll take a hit.
Nice. 15 against 12.
I'm going to stay at 15.
Gonna stay at 15.
I know it doesn't make any difference, but I've got to split the aces.
Yeah, and we're not going to double anything, but you have to split
Yeah.
the cards. here.
Okay.
All right.
So that's 7 or 17. Hey, thanks, Josh.
Now you get to play both hands, though.
Yeah. I'm going to stay on 17. Hit me to the 4 or 14. 14. Hit. 24 is too many.
But you get to hang with your 17 and stay in
Okay.
the game if you
Thank
can.
you.
I'll stick on my 18, Josh.
Okay, dealer shows 6
12.
and 12 and 18.
18. All right.
I get to go to the corner.
That's right. Rob goes to the corner, and Doug is Dave from Alaska. Thank you, Dave. Thanks for listening to us up in the Great White North. We appreciate it. Let's bring in now. We get to bring in 3 more people. Is that? Oh, you got to take a break.
We're going to
take a break.
Right?
Take a break and let people hop on during the break.
And I got to get over to
Josh,
the corner.
If they want to come in on the live stream and play the cards and chat with us, the link is in the comments on YouTube. Link up with us and come in, and we will take a short break. And when we come back, more fun with the cards, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this one.
He's doing it like an octopus, and I've got 2 buttons to push, and I'm taking my time. Okay, everybody. I've mentioned it. I read the letter. I know that I'm not Twiggy, but I know that I have lost over 80 pounds.
Timely.
And I've never felt better. And now it's cheaper and easier than ever. We're talking lower prices, faster shipping. DermGlowSkin.com offers medical weight loss with semaglutide or tirzepatide delivered straight to your door. It's the real deal, and no insurance is needed. Get excited and feel like yourself again. Lose 15 to 26% of your weight from the comfort of your couch. Just go to DermGlowSkin.com, click the weight loss button, take the quiz, and qualify. Real results, real fast, and lower prices than ever. Stop the food noise and reclaim your true self. And now, ask about raising your testosterone and balancing your hormones. Reach out to Carla for any inquiries. She is standing by, and she's dedicated to assisting you. DermGlowSkin.com with the lowest prices ever. Let's go. Rob, I think we ought to do a round table before we go on with the
do you want to do the
right
round
here.
table? You've got the new theme.
I've got the new theme of the round table, and I think we'll do that. Josh, are we able to do that and then go back to the card room? Can we do it that way? Of course we can. He is the can-do man, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The round table now. Brought to you by Round. Great shape.
Round.
Very good. We start today on our first story with dairy-loving daredevils. That's not the story I have. This is
what?
Sorry about that. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. I'm doing the best I can.
You got nowhere else to go.
I got nowhere else to go. We start today on the round table with something you may not have known about Jake Gyllenhaal. Or is it Gyllenhaal or Gyllenhaal?
It's Smith, isn't it?
All right. Since he was 6 years old, I bet you didn't know this, he's legally blind.
What?
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal, legally blind. He's been that all his life. His vision is 20/1250.
That's Mr. Magoo territory.
Since he was 6 years old, he's had to wear either intensive corrective lenses or Coke bottle glasses to see. He even used to have a lazy eye, but it corrected itself. It's still not all that bad. He says, quote, "I like to think it's advantageous. I've never known anything else. When I can't see in the morning before I put my glasses on, it's a place where I can be with myself." Jake has even used his blindness at work. Like when he was filming the 2015 movie Southpaw, he removed his lenses for a scene where his character finds out his wife has died in order to force himself to listen more closely. And he discussed this at a press conference. And we have a clip from just an audio clip from he's taking the stage at the press conference right now.
All right.
All right. That's just cheap. That's just...
I think it's actually pretty lucky
funny
for him because he doesn't have to see his own movies.
We are not nice people. The universe just hasn't felt right since Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman split up. I know you and I have talked about it, Rob. They're still on good terms.
They complement each other.
Not enough for me. It's also not enough for Danny. Sources say he wants her back, but he's afraid to ask. Here's the quote. He consults her on important decisions. They spend holidays and birthdays and even anniversaries together. He's very coy and cautious on the subject, and the last thing he wants to do is make it awkward and fall at Rhea's feet. The source adds, if she wanted to move back in to make a go of things, he'd be back in a flash, but there's a feeling among their friends that Danny's too chicken to make the first move.
I tell you what Rhea should do. She should go after Jake Gyllenhaal. And say, look at me,
you want to
I'm
pronounce
pretty.
that name again? Do you want to
Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
What is it?
And this is an abbreviated version of the round table because I want to get back to playing
cards.
Okay,
I understand.
And I'm so aware of the naysayers out there that I actually, when we're moving along like this, I actually process by osmosis. People saying, and then he did that news thing in the middle of the great data. I'm thinking that right now. So here it is. Finally today, a man who allegedly ran naked down the aisle of a plane in the middle of a flight has been arrested, Rob.
Thank God.
Australian officers said the man knocked over an attendant, that'd be a flight attendant, during his sprint on a flight from Perth to Melbourne. And he forced the plane to turn around and return to Perth. Police detained him, and he was transferred, as they say in all those foreign countries, transferred to hospital for assessment, where he remains. It is unclear how or where the passenger removed his clothes. He has been ordered to appear in court on 14 June and has not been formally charged. Passengers on the flight to Melbourne were given free cocktails but complained that they all tasted like ass. Thank you. We go. Now keep me right on time.
If we break here, we can do an extended segment of Blackjack when we return.
We'll do an extended segment when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, with your calls, your video portal calls, and also we will be playing some cards because, I'm a degenerate. That's just the way it goes. All right? That's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Summertime is hot time, sweaty time, thirsty time, rehydration time. Hot weather requires extraordinary time for hydration time. Liquid IV hydrates you with benefits like electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink in a single shtick. It's clear why Liquid IV is the #1 powdered hydration brand in America. The secret? HydraScience, LIV HydraScience, the science-backed formula that's an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients to turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. It's a zero-sugar hydration solution with no artificial sweeteners, clinically tested to hydrate more than water alone, and I love it. Tear, pour, live more, 1 stick, 16 ounces of water, hydrates better than water alone. Turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code TMOS at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code TMOS at liquidiv.com. Josh, do we have people that are standing by in the queue to join us right now?
Do you want the answer to that question?
Yeah,
or do you want to go on to the to your bucket list item?
Oh, the bucket list. Oh,
we should get to that
before the
show. All
show.
right, so let's. I think we got to make it clear.
We
got to make it clear that we're having a little technical glitch with that, and we want to make sure if you want to join us on the live stream today, if you want to join us in the portal, this is a new thing for everybody.
Yep.
It's. Am I looking at it right there on the right? Is that what it is? There.
It's a StreamYard link that I have posted in the YouTube chat.
Okay, so if you want to do that, we want to play cards with you. Come back and do that for us. And the good news is that it's working. We will do it again. We're excited about it, and I'm sorry we burned through that many listeners at first. And if you want to get in, just let me know as soon as we got a portal person that's ready to join us, Josh. We'll jump in on that. I do have a particular bucket list item that I wanted to share with you.
You came to the show with this without telling me a thing about it.
This is something that I want to do. I want to go there. Look, I was talking to a lady who is traveling this summer, and she's going to Ireland, and it just made me wax nostalgic for trips I've had overseas before. But I've also concluded, being down here, whether it's Miami, Tampa, Fort Myers, wherever I am, it is but hard to get places quickly from the Sunshine State. In fact, it sucks. It really does suck.
There's no airline hub down there. I mean, that's where people stop.
I thought Miami went everywhere. Foolishly, stupidly, I thought Miami
everywhere goes to Miami. Miami doesn't go to places.
Yeah, right. But it doesn't work that way, and it's really, really frustrating. But if I ever manage to pull, and it's expensive, like everything is nowadays.
Yeah,
it's basically they get to go, we stay here. But I'll tell you something. Orlando is beautiful in the summer. Really looking forward to it.
The mistake a lot of people make, don't go in the wintertime because it gets chilly. You want to go in the summer.
When it's the surface of the sun. That's the way we should do it. But there's something I want to do. And this concerns something that happened on May 24th. and it is, let me see if I've got the correct pronunciation here. It's Gloucestershire in England, and it is I want to see this so bad. I've seen the videos of it. It is the annual cheese rolling race. This is a legitimate
I've
item
seen the video of this. Yeah.
on my bucket list. The 24th, that's when they did it. Competitors run, slide, tumble down a near vertical incline in an effort to catch up with a 7-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese. That is a semi-hard cheese renowned for its strong and savory flavor. The rough and ready race is notoriously dangerous. Bumps and bruises. Americans have participated in it.
I've seen some amazing headers taken. It's scary.
And in their British way, they said, the emergency services did not attend this year's event, but said they would respond to call-outs. So I guess if somebody dislocates a shoulder or breaks a femur, they have to wait a while before the ambulance gets here.
Right. So it's all in the name of cheese.
Would you like to
Mike?
see some video?
If you haven't seen what this looks like, this is truly something special. And take a look at the people that do this. I want to go. There's the cheese.
I see the cheese.
They are just out of control.
I mean, they immediately fall. Immediately they fall. And they slide.
That's the cheese getter. He's the guy that
cheese
got it right
getter.
there. Yeah. So a few competitors managed to stay on their feet all the way down. It is 200 yards, and I want to go. So that's on my bucket list. That's what I wanted to share with you.
Do you get to keep the cheese if you catch it?
I'm sure you do. I am sure you do. All right.
I
So
bet it tastes great.
let's see if we can get somebody back on the portal right now and do some card playing.
All right.
Let's see who's available for us.
Let's see
right
who we've
now
got.
as
let's
we
bring
reopen the portal.
Hey,
Let's give us verbally. Can we give the portal out? Can we give that link, please? Is it StreamYard.com?
It's and then a bunch of letters and symbols.
Okay, so it's not easy to do that.
Not easy today. Maybe next time we'll get.
Next time we'll put
Mike,
that up there.
it is StreamYard.com/S5EKRFUDAM.
Let's go to Johnny Dullard. That might be an alias, absolutely. And Johnny, where are you calling us from?
I'm from good old Virginia, right where you guys started.
All right.
Good for you. What town do you call home?
I'm in Herndon.
Yes, you are.
I'm the guy taking Rob to see ELO.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize you because your window was super small.
Okay. All right.
No problem.
That's great. And Johnny, you a big ELO fan?
A big fan of a lot of bands and stuff, but that seems like a bucket list thing since like they've never come here ever, and that's probably the last time we're going to see them. So,
well,
you should tell Mike the most recent concert you went to.
Oh, my boy Ray Stevens. I found myself in the middle of Tennessee. Yeah. I sent Rob a email on that because it was quite an experience. It was a little weird, but it was a little bit great too. I'm glad it was done. Box checked.
Yeah, Ray Stevens. Yeah, hello. That's up there.
Santa Claus is watching you.
Oh God, Ray Stevens. Let me just say this: since you are going to technically be dating Rob Spiewak, I'd love to have you back on the show after the date's over and tell us how it went, if you score or not.
All right.
All right. Very
hey,
good.
Mike.
Sounds good.
Guys like guys that put out, but they don't marry them.
Yeah, but you like a good concert, and you get all buttery when you go. Let's say hi to Richard. Richard, I can hardly see your face, but where are you calling from, my friend?
I'm in Canada. A little place.
Boo! Stop it. Stop. You treat our Canadian guests with the utmost respect, Rob Spiewak, please.
He's hacking us right now.
What part of that wonderful country are you calling us from, Richard?
I'm 3 hours away from Duluth, Minnesota.
Okay.
Which about 2 days drive to Toronto.
So you're out in the sticks.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's got to be nicer than Toronto.
You didn't. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. We've got something for Monday's show. We'll have to address the whole Toronto thing. What, Josh Soroka? Your time in Canada not what you expected?
I shared before way too much secondhand marijuana.
Okay.
And I don't expect to be walking down the street and hear another guy yell, "I just stepped in human poop."
Okay. right. Well, this man lives out in the sticks in Moose Country.
Yeah, that sounds a lot nicer.
It does, and I know you don't want to mention the town's name. That's cool. What would be the? I'll give you this one, Richard. What would be the oddest town name? One of those weirdo Canadian names that's close to you, like Moose Jaw or something like that.
Kekabeka Falls.
There we go. You gave me what I wanted, pal. Is there anything we can do for you before we start dealing the cards?
I just want to play cards with you.
All right, now check
Excellent.
the link. That's my job to make sure everybody, if you want to join us before the show ends, we are slowly but surely running out of time on the show. Please check the link out, get the link, line up, get in the queue, and you can play cards too. Are you ready, boys? Johnny, did you have any other questions before we moved on? Johnny Dullard.
I don't think he's replying
Yes, sir.
because that's not his real name. He's not recognized.
right.
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
All right, you're
Let's
good.
go.
Let's deal.
All right, go. Richard pulls a 2, Johnny with a 5, Rob with a locked up screen. Oh, Rob with an 8, Mike with a 6, 2 and an ace, 12, 12, 9, and dealer shows a 3. You have 3 or 13, Richard, against a 3.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Okay, hit me. Okay, that is 12 against a 3.
Richard.
Hit me again.
Okay, 12, and that's 13, and another great use of an ace.
You want to take a card?
No.
Okay, he stays with 13.
He'll stick.
12 to you, sir.
Yeah, hit me. Give me a 9. Come on.
12 and a 5, that's 17.
I'll stay. Thanks.
Okay.
Staying on the 17, Rob Spiewak.
This is he's showing a 3. I'll stick on 12. I don't like.
Ooh, that is a wimpy way to play the game. That could bite you in the ass. Let's go to me. I'll
9.
take a hit on the 9.
That's 17. 17.
I will stick on the 17, and we go to the dealer, ladies and gentlemen.
Dealer has a 3 and an 8 with 11.
Oh.
And 12.
12.
And 15 and 17.
17. All right.
Oh, so
that means who's out? Rob, who's out?
I'm going. Mike, you pushed.
Okay.
Push for Johnny and loss for Richard.
Richard's
and
out.
I'm headed to the corner.
No, you stay here. I want to stay. I don't want to see you. I couldn't see your face before, so I want to.
Okay. And by the way, Bruins rules in the chat room. Don't say Rob would have had 20. You kill yourself if you start backward reconstructing the way things could have been. Don't mess with my head.
I would you venture to say though that was not textbook blackjack what you did?
No, I think actually it is. Because
really?
You have because on 13
you have a 12. I don't know, man.
Because I mean there are so many cards that would break the dealer if he was showing. If you have to assume he has a 10 in the hole, that's what you always do. And so if he's showing 13, and if he pulls another face card or even a 9, he's out.
I wish Jimmy was out there. I'd like Jimmy to join us for this. It would be a lot of fun.
Do you want me to shine the Cerrito light up into the sky?
Yeah, put the Cerrito light up there so we can get Jimmy to log in.
I'm in Herndon. I can go get him.
Our link
That's
is
true.
on,
he is in Herndon.
Our link is on the chat group, on the comments side, on YouTube. Let's deal. Here we go.
Yes, here we go. Johnny has a 3, Rob with a jack, Mike with a queen. 12 for Johnny, 14 for Rob. Blackjack for Mike O'Mara.
I get a
and
prize.
Dealer shows a 9. Yes, you do, Mike. I will be sending you one brass die.
Thank you very much, Rob. Let me
Thank
see.
you.
You know what? I like to exchange gifts.
Yes.
Let's see what I'll be giving you here. All right. Hold on. Oh, it's a blank thank you card.
For empty thanks.
Thank you very much. All right. Sorry. We're still playing.
That's right. Johnny Dollard shows 12.
Yeah, I'll take a card, please.
Okay.
Right. Come on, 9.
It's to 12. That's too much. 12. Johnny, good to see you. I hope we talk before the concert.
Nice. Bye.
See you. Bye.
There he goes. And Rob Spiewak
14,
with a 14.
Please hit me at 14. And that's 24. And that's too much.
And that's
Mike
it,
with the
ladies and
blackjack,
gentlemen.
yep.
All right, put it away. We're done.
Let's do one more.
One more?
You want to do He wants
He
to
likes
do
it.
one more.
Well,
All
we've
right,
got another listener here waiting.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure everybody
So I
that wants
wanted
to
to
get on
I
the
wanted to
portal
make sure to
gets
get
to do
Mark
that
in
with
here.
us.
Okay, Mark Scooble, do you have a camera?
Mark, are you there?
He's in the chat room. He's in the casino.
Right. We've let him in.
Yeah,
He's not.
You hear me?
I hear you, Mark. Yep. Do you have a camera?
I have a camera. I'm just trying to figure out how to turn it on.
Try buying it dinner.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I have
Mark.
I have a camera.
You what? Mark?
Yes.
What? What's going
here.
on here?
I'm here.
All right, I know you're there.
Yes.
If you can't, well, are you on a phone or on a computer?
He just muted himself.
He muted himself. It's like, this is okay. This is our initial run that we have.
No, I'm on a PC, a laptop.
All right, why don't you get it squared away? We'll go to our next person who's going to join us in here. How does this work is the person's name.
That's good. We'll just call him How.
And what's your name, sir? Enter and greet us, please.
How does this work?
My God.
We're talking to you.
You know what?
Hey, my name's Matt.
All right, this is who?
Matt.
What's going on, Josh? Help me out here. I don't know what's going on. What the
Matt
is going
sitting
on
here and delayed.
Okay,
Or
so
something. So he's
we
there.
will see you later, and maybe go and download Internet Explorer.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that. And our next person, the guy with, is
he's
he gone too?
They both left.
All right, that's
Matt
it.
and
I'm
Mark
done.
both left.
I'm done with that. Thank
I
you.
was
Thank you,
also
everybody.
wondering if they were both the same person.
Okay, well, they may very well have been, but that's okay. And now, you know what? I think the experiment
Wonderful.
initially worked well. And I'll tell you a tiny little detail.
Uh-huh.
And I know that we have listeners out there in the audience that could put together a nice table, a nice felt table for
Yeah.
Mr. Soroka. That
Mhm.
would be but then again, he's got to line up the shots. But I think we could pull that off.
And
I might gift him that, as a matter of fact. Might
I
be
would
fun.
like, if the listeners are out there willing to help, I'd love a roulette wheel, a real one.
Okay, thank you. Let's. We do have to break.
I have
because you've got a
prepared,
flip
Mike.
side.
I have prepared a flip side.
Thank God it could not come soon enough. I give it an 8, a solid 8. I liked it. I enjoyed that.
7.5.
A 7.5. If
And
we
I'm
didn't
sure-
have the cards, it would have been another. It would have been another one of those experiments. It would
Right.
have.
It would
I
have.
know it would have.
And you know the listeners are going to point out we ended with Mike getting a blackjack.
Thank you.
Well, of course, and he looks great.
Thank you very much. Hey, speaking of cards, we've only got a few cards left, ladies and gentlemen. The Mike O'Mara Show playing cards, amazing. They're great. Everybody loves them. And they've got my face and Rob's face on every single card. Face. And it's in a gorgeous custom box. They don't get Happy Society. The Don't Get Happy Society special cards are custom designed by Julia Spiewak, based on an idea of Robert W. Spiewak III. Noted card shark.
He is.
These are premium quality, casino grade, Rob Spiewak approved deck. We have Julia Spiewak, Robert W. Spiewak III, and Rob Spiewak approved.
Hey,
Each
Mike,
deck
if you
includes-
come up with
Yes.
an idea and design it, we'll put your name in the copy.
Each deck includes 2 jokers. I'm not rating that joke. These
Oh,
make
no.
an ideal gift for listeners of the Mike O'Mara Show, card game enthusiasts, or anyone who loves unique collectibles. Strictly a limited edition. Buy one for yourself and a few for your friends. Supplies are extremely limited, so act fast and analyze Mike's old man signature. That's right, I try to sign.
I forgot about that.
Nowadays I take anything as a win. I am considering this show a win today. Order now and make every game night a hit with Mike and Rob by your side, and we thank you. Cue your thing music there. That you have. There it is. All right, before we go to the flip side here, I'm going to go to Josh Soroka. Josh, all in all, not too shabby, right? I'm happy.
No, not bad at all.
Okay.
So no, works out well. Yeah, I think more listeners would have been fun. We ran through the listeners faster than I expected.
Right.
They were sitting there ready to play. So we've never done anything like this. So excited for the ones we did get.
We have a packed viewership right now. I think people were a little hesitant to come in through the portal, but I think as they see, we've been kind. We've been kind.
I'm going to say that there is a 99% chance that we will do this again in 2025. I am going to make that commitment to you right now.
I will say this. I bet we do it before that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it sneaks into the cocktail hours.
Okay.
I do too.
What could possibly go wrong? All right, Rob, lay them on us. We're ready.
Mike,
We're ready to believe you.
Friends of the show remember a guy who used to come by occasionally named Charlie. And I haven't heard from Charlie in a while, but I think I know where he might be. And this
Okay.
news story will explain it. And if this isn't a nightmare come true, I don't know what is. But it certainly is a circuitous route of plot.
Story is like it's out of a soap opera. A woman who was believed to have died in hospice care was then found breathing at the funeral home. And just a short time ago, investigators confirmed that she now has officially passed away.
Oh. For the family, this has got to be an emotional roller coaster.
So awful.
I don't think so.
Yeah, an investigation is
disagree.
going on now in Nebraska over the bizarre back and forth.
Let's get to the
Here's
bottom of
ABC's
this.
Rhiannon Alley.
Authorities in Lincoln, Nebraska appear stunned by the case of a woman who was thought to be dead, but was later found very much alive at a funeral home.
Been doing this 31 years, and nothing like this has ever gotten to this point before.
Police say the 74-year-old woman had been transported from a nursing home where she was pronounced dead yesterday. 2 hours later, a funeral home employee saw the woman breathing and called 911.
A 74-year-old female that was believed to be deceased and brought here is now agonal breathing on the table.
Funeral home staff conducted CPR on the woman, and she was rushed to the hospital where her family was told she's still alive. The sheriff's office is investigating,
good, right?
but no charges are pending.
I'm sure they'll look at see if new protocols need to be made or if they were all followed.
Hey, that's the nursing home. That's the nursing home you really want to have your family member in, isn't it?
I also, the amazing coincidence is that lady was our last caller in the blackjack game.
The cool thing about this is that the person at the nursing home where they called the lady dead.
Yes,
they probably they're anxious to free up rooms. That's
Of
probably
course.
what their game is.
Yeah.
Get her out. Get the next
Yeah.
one in.
Like
That's the
in,
way we ought to do it.
Life of Brian, where they bring out your dad and they kill him because he's not going to be coming around for
Here's
another
the
year.
thing. I also believe that when you are dealing with this type of a situation, that to come on the news and say she was very much alive, well, no, she wasn't very much alive because she died anyway, right?
Yes, she did. And
After
I was
the
thinking
fact, she died again. So, it's just a ring around the rosy, I guess.
Thank you, Aesop. I was trying to think of Holy Grail. Monty Python and the Holy
Monty
Grail.
Python and the Holy Grail, not to be confused with the meaning of life.
Exactly. Or Life of Brian. These are all
Please bring in
different
the
motion
machine
pictures.
that goes bing.
Mike, Martin County, Florida. There's some stuff going down. I've heard of people trying to break out of jail, but what if a man dressed only in a woman's top drives his car into the jail?
Repairs are already underway here at the Martin County Sheriff's Office. You can still see a lot of the tire tracks still on the sidewalk from the crash that happened Monday night. The Sheriff's Office says this is something that has never happened before, and they plan to make improvements so that it never happens again. Surveillance footage shows the moment a car punched through the glass doors at the Martin County Jail.
I would never in a million years think somebody tried to break into jail.
There's Florida
break out?
for you.
Yeah.
Isn't that your mayor?
Break
That's the
in?
governor,
That's
isn't
crazy.
it?
Deputies identified the driver as Joseph Leedy. They say the 40-year-old was half naked, under the influence, and out of control.
He, at that point, threw 2 rubber snakes and multiple cell phones into the lobby, into the actual structure here, and then started pouring motor oil all over his vehicle and then the floor where he was, threatening to light the car and himself on fire.
Now, Mike, this is key because
Wow.
there's nothing more flammable than motor oil.
Yeah, all the elements, all of the Florida elements. We got the guy with the tats. We got the driver, the snakes. That is a real pure Florida story.
And
I
he
love
was
that.
wearing a blouse, which is nice.
Good news. Very, very nice.
Mike, in any of your marriages, any of your weddings, I should say, did you have
Yes.
a ring bearer?
Wow. I'm trying to think. Not for Carla.
Okay. I don't think for the middle
no,
one
I don't
either.
think. No, I don't think so. I don't.
Okay,
think
so for your next wedding, keep this in mind because it
Okay.
doesn't have to be a human that's the ring bearer.
All right.
What you got to
All right.
find is something that looks like it's wearing a tuxedo.
Okay.
It's a penguin.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that great?
That is really, really cool.
That's way better than the dogs.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I love me a penguin boy.
Or, based on today's show, a callback, maybe you could just roll a wheel of cheese up the center of the church.
With a ring tucked in it.
Maybe we could do it that way. Right?
Mike, this, you've actually, I have to compliment you as being the pro that you are.
Yes.
That you have kept it together on today's show, knowing that tomorrow is Pat Sajak's last day hosting Wheel of Fortune.
I was really, I knew you were going to bring this up.
Of course. It's heavy on my mind.
It's sad. It's
It is.
Just an overwhelming sadness. The good, they leave young.
The thing about Wheel of Fortune is it really shows the creme de la creme of the intelligentsia of our nation.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows people, I remember growing up, people were very into people like sport. They loved the athletes. They celebrated the athletes. Why can't we celebrate the smart people like Wheel does? Let's close with this. This is from a couple of years back when the answer was obviously the Painted Desert. The Painted Desert. Right. Okay.
D. Letter
P.
Yeah.
The Pointed Desert.
No, still time.
The Printed Desert.
James, it's your turn.
The Pointed Desert.
No, you still have time.
I still have time. I like to solve.
It was say it.
The Pointed
It's
Desert.
not the Pointed Desert. No matter how many times you say it.
The Painted
Patient.
Desert. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is. The Painted Desert.
The people that are too stupid to go on Wheel, they put on Jeopardy.
The real dummies. Hey, Josh, well done today.
Oh, he's the
That was
greatest.
fun. You know what? I think it was a wonderful experiment we had, and I'd like to do it again. Thank you to everybody that stood in line and got into our portal, played some cards with us. And the one guy, do we have only one guy that got 21 today? Was there only one 21?
We got two guys.
Two guys?
We've got
All right. Well,
Ian Reynolds and Ben Hope.
Yeah,
We'll
reach
get,
out to me and win your firecracker.
fantastic.
Oh, did
Yes,
you want me to light it off for the show?
like today?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Go right ahead.
All right.
We haven't had a good firework. You gonna light it inside of your home?
Sure.
All right. What could possibly go wrong?
These are Rosebud brand matches, Mike.
All right. Here we go. Where are you putting it? In a trash can?
That's probably a good idea. Let me get it.
All right. Rob's gonna get a trash can.
Can you pad for a moment?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
I'm
throw it,
capable of
dog's gonna
that.
go right for that.
Josh, a lot of moving parts today on the show, and one guy doing it. We do not have a massive team here. I think you kicked ass, and on the fly, too. Well done. And, of course, it's not like the host threw some stuff at you at the last minute, too, like I did. Sorry
it's all
about
good.
that.
Now
I
we gotta
also had
come
to
up with
check.
new ways to get the listeners involved.
I had to check to make sure Linus wasn't down here because he probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, probably yours wouldn't like it. All right, so this is what again, Rob? What type of
This
firework?
is called an M5000, which is a rather, as I said, and let me stop that music for a second. This is a rather robust explosive.
Are you able to put your trash can up on the on your table and show so we can see you drop the firework in the
That's a big
shot?
trash can.
Now bring it a little closer to your microphone.
Well, you see, by bringing it closer to the microphone, it brings it closer to me.
Well, no, but you have to stand. You're going to have to stand.
All right,
now.
all right.
All right. So
There we go.
we're not going to see your face, but
I'm sorry, folks, for that.
All right. So just that. Now we've got the trash can. We'll be able to see this.
Okay, go strike the matches. Here we go.
Are you gonna remain seated?
No, I'll stand.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
He's gonna light and run.
Darn it, the match went out.
Let's see.
Well, Mike, just relax. You know what?
I'm fine. I'm just waiting for you
They're
to
old matches.
achieve this.
All right, here we go.
There we go. All right, he's lighting it down. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Goes to end the show with a bang. Well done, everybody, hitting on all 8 today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That's
it smells so good in here.
We have to get out of here. For Rob Spiewak and Josh Soroka, make sure you subscribe to the bonus show. We have another bonus show for you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be back on Monday as well. Thank you for all the people who joined us on the TMOS portal and played some cards with us. It was awesome. We'll see you next time. For Rob Spiewak and Josh Soroka, Mike O'Mara saying, so long, everybody.
Next time, I'm just hitting the gong.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara bonus show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
This is a tasty burger.
Do you ever have Egg McMuffin?
Sometimes, Dad, or cheese prayers.
Can you say Egg McMuffin?
ärgere mig i hvert fald.